And there you go, guys. So I've got my stories here. I've got my wonderful assistant, Mr. Ivan, waving to everyone at home. He's very, very excited. Look at him; he's getting pumped up. So let's get it. Let us get the story going. All right. So I'm going to make up the story, and I'm going to go over to these words over here, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to make this work. Okay. So once upon a time, there was a man named Mr. Ivan. Mr. Ivan was a very, very happy man, as men went. He loved starting off his day with some stretching, lots of different types of stretching. Now, Ivan, he liked to stretch all the types of his body, moving his arms around, stretching his legs out. He also loved jogging on the spot. And sometimes he would do that and he would count to 10 while he was doing it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ivan was very, very good at jogging on the spot and counting as well. One day, Ivan was bored, so he went to his friend's house. He thought, what's the best way to get to my friend's house? So he started hopping to his friend's house, and he hopped on his left leg all the way to his friend's house. Halfway there, he started getting tired. So then he changed legs, and he hopped on his right leg. Eventually, he got to his friend's house. His friend lived at number 4. So number 4 was the number of the house. So 4 fingers for number 4. When he got there, he looked in the window and he could see his friend doing star jumps. And he counted. He saw him doing 8 star jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eventually, his friend came to the door and he saw Ivan. He was breathing, trying to catch his breath. He was very, very excited to see him. He said, what should we do next? And they said, why don't we skip towards the beach? So they both started skipping and off they went towards the beach. Once they got to the beach, they lay down on the sand. When they were on the sand, they said, what can we do now? And Ivan had an idea. He said, let's do 7 sit-ups. So there he was. He moved his legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well done. They were really, really tired. So they lay down and they got their breath back. They took long, deep breaths. They did 8 deep breaths through the nose and then out through the mouth. Afterwards, Mr. Ivan and his friend felt a lot better because their breathing helped them get their energy back. After that, they were really tired, so they decided to go and have some lunch. So they got up and they walked all the way back to their house to have some lunch. They had a healthy lunch. They had fruit and salad and drank lots of water, and they felt a lot better afterwards. There's some healthy water there from Mr. Ivan. So that's it, guys. And that was, you know what, that was just a quick example. It was only a few minutes. Mr. Ivan had lots of fun. I made that up as I went. And you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect, does it? You can feel it. Even just simple things like that. It's enough to get your heartbeat up. It's enough to be, have a little bit of fun. You can be silly if you want to make it a bit more interesting. But I'd love to see you guys post a video. It's something you can do every day. That's it. If you want to take a photo of your word sheet, your sports story, so you can also take a photo of a sheet like that with some of the words, and they're just some examples that you can use. So weaving, ducking, it's up to you. They're some examples of the places. There's some example of the numbers. Pretty easy stuff. Excited to see what you guys are going to put out there. This is Mr. D. Remember, DWPS Fitness on the YouTube channel. Remember to hit subscribe or like. If you've got any questions, you can leave a comment here on the YouTube channel or also on the Seesaw. From me, Mr. D, and from Mr. Ivan, We'll see you guys soon. The sun is shining. Stay safe. Miss you guys. It's a beautiful day. Make sure you're staying nice and fit and active. Speak to you guys soon.